We live in the age of acceleration. AI writes essays before your coffee cools, edits videos before you finish scrolling, and generates art faster than you can say original idea. They call it the next industrial revolution. Only this time, it's not engines replacing muscles. It's algorithms replacing minds. And we love that story. Who wouldn't want to live in the smartest age in history? We say AI will save time, reduce errors, and make life more efficient. A world where machines think, so we don't have to, where progress seems automatic. But here's the paradox. If everything's getting quicker, why do we feel more exhausted than ever? Why are we still working late, still burning out, still waiting for the better world we were promised? Maybe progress isn't the same as speed, because acceleration tells you how fast you're moving, not whether you're headed in the right direction. Every era has its defining invention. The steam engine replaced labour. Electricity distributed power. The internet connected communication. And now, artificial intelligence delegates thinking. It doesn't lift or weld or dig, it decides. That's what makes it revolutionary and a little frightening. In 2023, economist Tom Davidson built a model suggesting AI could automate nearly all human labour by 2043. Let that sink in everything we call work done by machines within our lifetime, and it won't unfold slowly. His model shows that once automation reaches 20%, it could leap to 100% in just 3 years. Some simulations even put a 10% chance of it happening in less than one. Not science fiction, just math. We're already seeing the pattern emerge: machines write code, improve themselves, rewrite again faster. A loop that feeds on its own acceleration. Progress building itself until it forgets why. That's why the 2020s are called the AI boom. Billions in investment, thousands of startups, entire economies reorganizing around data instead of oil. We've come to equate scale with intelligence and speed with success. The tech world once said, move fast and break things. The problem is, we already did. Here's the thing about acceleration. It doesn't tell you where you're going, only how quickly you'll get there. AI has turned the world into one massive race to publish first, launch first, dominate first. But progress without purpose is just chaos on turbo mode. In theory, automation should free us from routine. In reality, it's making work feel endless. AI makes tasks faster, yes, but it also raises expectations. Your boss doesn't say, cool now, you can rest. He says, cool now, do twice as much. We didn't eliminate work, we just eliminated pauses. And in that constant rush, we've started to confuse motion with direction. We're producing more information than ever, but also more misinformation. AI can fabricate images, voices, even people, and do it convincingly. In 2024, alone political researchers tracked millions of fake social posts generated by bots campaigns built not on ideas, but on algorithms of outrage. So yes, AI made information faster, but it also made disinformation unstoppable. Truth used to be something we searched for, now it's something that loads slower than lies. And in that sense, AI isn't speeding up progress, it's speeding up confusion. Let's be honest, AI feels like advancement. But so did every bubble before it. The dot-com era promised a new world. Crypto promised a fairer one. AI now promises a smarter one for a monthly fee. Each wave began with liberation and ended with people wondering what exactly was freed. The problem isn't the technology, it's how we define better. We've built systems so complex that even their creators can't explain them. They're black boxes, brilliant, mysterious, and slightly horrifying. You type a question, it gives an answer. You assume it's right because it's fast. Curiosity gave way to convenience. Verification bowed to velocity. And wisdom outsourced to autocomplete. We used to ask why, now we just ask when. It's ironic the smarter our machines become, the lazier our thinking gets. We used to ask why, now we just ask how soon. And while we marvel at AI's precision, we ignore the infrastructure beneath it, the massive servers, rare metals, and gigawatts of power. According to the International Energy Agency, global data center electricity demand is expected to double by 2026. Double. all to train models that produce better cat memes mostly. We call that innovation. The carbon footprint of a single large model can equal 5 lifetimes of driving a car. So yes, AI is virtual, but its costs are painfully physical. Progress, it seems, comes with a hidden electricity bill. In economics, we call this the efficiency trap. Technology accelerates, but real productivity, wages, and living standards stall. It's not new. The same thing happened in the early computer era. Everyone got PCs, but GDP barely moved. Now everyone's getting AI, and the pattern repeats. Why? Because automation creates efficiency, not distribution. When one worker can do the job of 10, the benefit doesn't go to the other 9, it goes to shareholders. AI doesn't widen opportunity, it concentrates it. The AI economy is dominated by a handful of companies controlling compute data and models. We've automated the process of making profit, but not the process of sharing it. So the world gets faster, markets get richer, people get replaced. Let's talk about fragility. Our digital systems were never built for this speed. AI models need low latency, high bandwidth, near zero downtime. But our infrastructure still runs on bottlenecks, bugs, and bandwidth limits. Think about it. AI can write a novel in seconds, but it still freezes on bad Wi-Fi. We've created machines that think faster than humans, but depend on networks slower than traffic lights. And the bigger irony: we're now building AI for network systems that manage traffic energy and logistics autonomously, while simultaneously needing networks for AI that are more reliable than anything we've built before. It's like asking a car to build the road as it drives. This dependency makes the system brittle. A single failure, a blackout, a cyber attack, a misaligned model, and entire industries can stall. Speed without resilience is a recipe for collapse. And right now, our global digital economy is moving faster than its safety rails. We love to say AI will augment humans, but augmentation is starting to look a lot like replacement. Yes, AI saves time, but what do we do with that saved time? And most people just work more. It's the same logic that gave us email productivity. Remember when email was supposed to simplify work? Now it's the reason nobody ever logs off. We've entered the attention economy where the faster we move, the less we think. AI tools flood us with options, drafts ideas, but not judgment. It gives us content, not clarity. Efficiency, not understanding. That's the real risk, not killer robots, but complacent humans. We're letting algorithms not only finish our sentences, but finish our thoughts. Because it's easier, because it's faster. And the more we depend on machines to think, the less practice we get at doing it ourselves. AI doesn't just threaten jobs, it threatens agency, the ability to decide, to question, to slow down. That's the invisible cost of acceleration, not unemployment, but unawareness. Here's the punchline. AI is a mirror. It reflects our values, but faster. If we value speed, it gives us speed. If we value profit, it gives us profit. If we value wisdom, well, we haven't coded that yet. Every time humanity built something powerful, fire electricity, the internet, it changed how we lived. AI changes what it means to live. And right now, we're programming it to optimize engagement, not enlightenment. So we get what we measure: clicks, conversions, completion rates, instead of meaning, empathy, or truth. We built the fastest system ever designed to learn. And we taught it to sell ads. That's not progress. That's speed masquerading as purpose. AI makes the world faster. That part's undeniable. But maybe the question isn't how fast can AI go? It's how long before we forget where we were going. Progress isn't about acceleration, it's about direction. And direction requires reflection, something no machine can do for us. If you drive toward a cliff, speed just gets you there first. We call this the future of intelligence. But intelligence without judgment isn't wisdom, it's automation. We're chasing speed because it feels like success. Because standing still feels like failure. But sometimes slowing down is the most radical form of progress. If AI is the engine, then humanity has to be the steering wheel. Because intelligence can move us faster, but only wisdom can move us forward. So maybe the smartest thing we can do right now is pause. Not to stop progress, but to make sure we still recognize it when it arrives. Because if AI is teaching the world to run, someone still needs to remember why we started walking.